He's for sale, this horse?
Yeah, this horse for sale, probably just in the current situation there. Dreal deals for sale, Vee Dancers for sale, all classes for sale, the Jam Man's for sale. So it's just unfortunate the position I'm in, but that's just sort of what we're going to have to do at the moment. So this wee horse would be brilliant to go hurdling in England there on the good ground. He'll go novice chasing. He was second in the point to point first time up. He stays all day. Dylan says he probably wants to run in a better class race where he can get a lead and aim at a fast pace there. He's never made the run in his life, and he doesn't even work in front there. So to do that today was fairly impressive. So yeah, he's for sale there. So if anyone wants to get in touch there, there's a few nice horses, Saturday horses there.
Yeah, we obviously heard from your son Tubbs. He doesn't talk badly for a 12-year-old.
No, look, he's brilliant. Look, I probably don't want to drag him into this whole thing. Really, it's sad that he has to probably see his dad going through this and be asked questions about it. But look, it's the situation we're in at the moment. We'll have to deal with it, and hopefully we'll get through in one piece.
Yeah, it's obviously hard for you to talk in the way you did there about all these horses for sale that you're going to lose.
Oh, Johnny's devastating. These are these are not horses, dust. They're family. You know, most yards have owners, and they're paying you. So the horses are like commodities. I've bought all these horses. I've kept them all. I don't sell horses. Usually, any horses I've retired, I've given them away to go show jumping or dressage or just companion horses. So to think of losing these is like losing children to me. And Tubbs, like, I would dread to think the day they'll ever be walking out of a yard or leaving the yard in a box, how he's going to react, you know. So yeah, the situation's sad.
I suppose from the IHRB's perspective, it does have to police the sport. I guess a lot of people would have been surprised at the length of the ban that you got, 12 years, which is effectively unprecedented.
Look, obviously it's ongoing. I don't really want to make too
You're
much.
appealing the ban at the moment.
The ban's been appealed. I'm abandoning the outcome of the charges. I'm appealing the actual ban. It's totally unheard of to get warned off for 12 years, the worst penalty in Irish racing. So I can't see how I'm the worst person that's ever come into Irish racing. There's a lot.
That's within your career as well.
Well, it's a lifetime ban. I have to come back after 12 years. I have to apply for a licence, which I probably would get rejected for. Tubbs will probably have his licence in 4 years to go riding. He's a very, very talented rider. Look, I've nurtured him up from he's 2 years of age. We go everywhere together. We do everything together. The thought of not being able to go onto the race course to saddle up his first horse or to be there to watch him coming in, it's not ending a career. It's ending a life for me. You know what I mean? And I can't imagine he'll even want to go racing probably without me, because just we're like two peas in a pod. We're like best friends. We're not even like father and son. Wherever I go, he goes, and it's sad to think that might be terminated there. I think it's very unfairly.
That's I guess the hardest part. You can't go racing.
Like, losing your license is one thing, Johnny. That's right. You say, right, maybe you've done this, you've done that, you haven't done that. That's irrelevant. I said to the thank you. I said to the committee, you know, one thing's taking my licence, I think, but the other thing's banning me from going racing. I said, me and Tubbs, my son, that's our life. We'll go racing regular. To think I couldn't go to Royal to watch the big November meeting, or couldn't go to take Tubbs. He's looking to go to Cheltenham this year. Well, in England, I've already been banned, even though the appeal's pending, and I'm not even banned in Ireland. So at the moment, as it stands, I can't even go to Cheltenham to watch Cheltenham this year. Like, I just cannot understand it, to be honest. It seems horrific. Most people in Ireland can't understand it. I seem to have the whole country supporting us there.
I was going to ask you, what has been the reaction among trainers and horsemen and women, I suppose?
It's been funny there. Probably not many trainers want to really get too involved, because everyone's a wee bit worried about their own position, you know. So I have had trainers, probably not that many to be honest, but I have had trainers ringing me to give me a bit of support. A lot have maybe stood back because they're maybe fearful of getting too involved and drawing the attention towards themselves. So the general public's been amazing. Like, I've thousands of messages anywhere we go. We get a good reception there. People are saying they can't believe of the severity of the ban. Ruby Walsh spoke brilliantly. Like, Ruby Walsh is no mug. Like, Ruby Walsh said he has read through these charges over and over and over, and the ban doesn't fit the crime. Kevin Blake said the same. You know, people that know just can't really get their head around the severity of the warning off and things like that. And look, on appeal, I'm very confident this will be turned around, because I can't see how it can be upheld, you know, and I just pray that common sense maybe prevails and maybe we get a bit of justice.
Yeah, without getting into it, I suppose, if the IHRB were to maybe punish others like they have here and look into retrospective form and all that, there'd be a lot of people in trouble, I think.
Well, I'd say there's a lot of trainers maybe don't want to reach out to me because they're worried for themselves. If we start looking back at races 2-3 years ago and horses coming up through the handicap system and horses going off with big gambles, I said there's a lot of people in Ireland in trouble. So hopefully, look at that'll all be turned around, and that's not the avenue we're going to go down, because I think Irish racing's in big trouble if that's a precedent that's going to be set going forward.
Just finally, the human cost to this must be fairly severe. I guess Tubbs alluded to that after the victory of Vee Dancer.
Mentally, this is soul destroying, to be honest. Johnny, this has consumed my life probably for 2.5-3 years. Mentally, look, it's I don't know, it's just, it would break you, do you know what I mean? Look, I am quite a strong character, luckily enough. I'd say if you're weaker in the mind now, God knows what would happen. But look, I'm trying to stay strong for the child. I don't want to be laying down crying about it. I'm keeping my head high with a nice winner today. We're going to go and enjoy that, and hopefully we'll get a good appeal put together. Get the whole thing turned around, hopefully, or just look, hopefully we get a good outcome. Look, at my main priority is my child. I want to keep my horses. I love my horses. I don't want to be getting out of the game. I've devoted my life, 20 years or 25 years of my life. I didn't go to Australia. I didn't go to America. I didn't go to all these places because I was building my life around horses. I was riding point to points. I've started a training, and I've done well. I've owned all my own horses. I started with one, and now I have a team of nice horses there. Built a nice yard. Like, what happens with that yard now? If I'm warned off, like, if somebody comes in to train that yard, am I not even allowed to go into my own yard? It doesn't make any sense.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.